What is going on today, guys? So today I want to talk about warming up within Rainbow Six Siege and why I think warming up within Rainbow Six Siege is so important. So the reason why I think warming up within Rainbow Six Siege is so important is because it allows you to have better accuracy, better game sense, better game mechanics, and to have faster reflexes. Now, this is something that you could naturally achieve by simply playing the game. By playing whatever mode that you would regularly play, whether it's quick play, unranked, which is now standard, or ranked, you'll naturally develop the skills and the necessary things you need to become a better player over time. But I think warming up consistently on a day-to-day basis, or at least on every time you play the game, then it allows you to speed up that process. It allows you to learn things a lot faster. It allows you to become a better player a lot faster. It allows you to learn important skills that you need a lot faster. And the reason being is because when warming up, you're essentially practicing. You're practicing against in an environment that you're, should be practicing within, like the training grounds, the shooting range, even in an arcade, you still could practice within there. But it allows you to train skills that you don't normally get the chance to train within a normal game. So like within a training grounds, I have the ability to shoot multiple enemies at a time and really train my accuracy and try to get it as pinpoint accurate as I can. On multiple enemies compared to being in an actual game. There's 5 enemies at a time in which I could shoot and battle against, and really you're not going to ace every single round on every single game. So really you're not able to kill that many enemies within a given game compared to if you were to playing like a training grounds or within the shooting range or in a TDM or free-for-all. You're able to kill a lot more enemies within a shorter period of time, and that allows you to get a lot more practice in. That allows you to warm up everything that you would need to warm up. Even something as small as like warming up your hands, getting that hand movement down, getting your wrist warmed up, getting your brain just moving and going, getting in the mindset of being ready to play. These are all things that a warm up helps with. And I think if you do a warm up consistently, it'll guarantee that you'll become a better player. I warm up every single time I play the game. The very first thing I do upon entering the game is hop into a warm up. I have my own routine that I even have to warm up, and I actually have a full video explaining the entire routine if you want to know my warm up and you need a warm up to do. But essentially the quick version of it is I hop into a training grounds at first, either on disarm bomb or elimination with headshots only on, which you'll see right now. Like I'm in a game with headshots only on, and I'll play that for about 2 to 4 times, and then I'll move on to the shooting range with headshots only on, and I'll play my most used operators on both attack and defense, and I'll go through each operator twice for a minute each. So that's 2 minutes of training on each operator. And that right there, I think, is a fantastic warm-up, and it has personally helped me become a lot more accurate and has helped a lot with my reflexes, has helped me flick on enemies a lot quicker, has given me a better game sense, has helped my game mechanics out a lot, and has just overall allowed me to become a better player and reach higher ranks within this game a lot quicker. And I think a warm-up will do that same thing for you, so long as you do it consistently and you're putting the work in. You're actually doing a good warm-up, and you're not just fooling around, but you're actually going into that warm-up focusing on doing good and becoming a lot better of a player. That warm-up will 100% pay off. 150%, I guarantee it. Doing that warm consistently will definitely pay off. And for me, it has done so much. And I mean, I'm still relatively newer to this game. I'm not brand new, but I've only been playing the game for about a year and a half now. And just within that year and a half, I've excelled as a player from where I started. When I first started in this game, as with everyone else, I knew absolutely nothing. I was a terrible player. I didn't know. I didn't play any sort of. I played first-person shooter games. Mostly like Call of Duty was a big one that I played. Battlefield. But any first-person shooter game I played were all respawn-based games. I never played anything like this, to where you have one life only. The closest I played to something like this was Search and Destroy up until that point. So when I first started this game, I had no experience in one life games like this, especially a tactical game where every millisecond of time matters, where every small decision you make matters, where you need to be extremely knowledgeable, and you need to there's a lot that you need to work on, and a lot you need to train and learn to be able to do good in this game, because this game has such a steep learning curve, has such a high skill gap. It has, this is probably one of the highest skill gaps in highest learning curve games I've ever played. So going into this game, I didn't have much to work off of. I wasn't like a big, I didn't play like CSGO or Valorant, and I didn't play this game on console at all. I played it a little bit on console when the game very first came out, but it was I put maybe like a few hours in the game just trying it out, and I didn't really like it on console, so I just gave up on playing it and never returned back to it. So I knew nothing, and by going into this game and warming up consistently and playing it and doing warm-ups every time I played the game, it allowed me to excel my learning process and make it so much faster to the point where I learned a lot of the things that take new players months and months to learn. I did that within a lot quicker, just because I put in that time and the effort into the game. I did my research on the game. I figured out, the best ways to warm up, and it has brought me to a point where I was able to actually compete at higher levels. And now, by no means am I haven't hit champion yet, but I have been able to hit, the highest I've hit was last season. I was able to hit Emerald 1, so almost Diamond. And that's only within a year and a half of playing. And, hopefully I could hit Diamond soon and then eventually hit that champion. But just with, I credit a big part of being able to hit high ranks within this game from warming up on pretty much a day-to-day basis. I practically play the game pretty much every day. But every time I play, I do warm up. And I think you should do the same. And I think it'll really help you out and allow you to become a better player, as it has done for me. So yeah, that's all I really want to talk about today, guys. Was just warming up and why I think warming up is so good and why I really think you should warm up within this game. I think it'll really help you out, and especially if you're new to the game and you're just starting out, do warm-ups. I promise it'll help you out. It'll help you train skills that you need to become a hell of a lot better of a player. And even if you're a regular player, someone who plays regularly, constantly, I still think that warming up will help you out a lot. It'll help you train things that maybe you didn't even know you need to be trained, But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then please give the video a like, and if you guys want more content like this, then please subscribe to the channel. But yeah, that's gonna be for me, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and yeah, guys, have a good one.